It looks like a food. Is that it's like a sun-dried tomato hummus.
Yeah.
Forbidden frosting.
That is delicious looking.
This looks delicious.
Caitlin, why are you doing it this way? So my beautiful, wonderful wife wants a $500 terrazzo coffee table.
It's $600.
But I figured as a DIY channel, we could probably make that ourselves for about the same cost and 3 weeks of effort.
But how do you even make terrazzo? The way that it's traditionally made is you have little chips of stone or glass that are embedded in concrete, but then that has to be sanded down with like a rigid diamond grinder to get it all smooth and flat.
Yeah.
And we don't have that. So.
I know, me passing up an excuse to get another tool, very strange.
Me passing up an excuse to buy a coffee table. So instead of using the traditional materials, we're gonna try 2 methods where we can make the flex the same material as the body that they're embedded in. That way we can just use grinders and sanders we have at home instead of specialized stuff. So we're gonna try that with concrete and this new material called Razzo. Because we're not ready to make a full faux terrazzo table yet, we got 2 planter molds to do something a bit smaller.
We're gonna try making terrazzo out of cement first. It's cheap, it's pretty easy to do, but we've never colored it before and I'm not sure how this is gonna work. We have wet colorants and we have dry colorants, and let's do the wet first because that seems easier. Oh, that's thick. Oh yeah, that is a dark dye.
That's a dye.
That is dark.
Good thing we had our gloves on.
Whoa! Alrighty.
Okay.
Let's
It's quite
get that mixed up.
pigmented.
How much should I mix up? I don't know.
I don't know. We'll go by the texture. We know the texture it's supposed to be.
Oh, that's a pretty good mix. What do you think?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
Ooh. Yeah, that might be my
Right?
favorite. I like it.
Wow.
So to make the flakes, I think we just spread it out flat to like a level that it can be crumbled and broken up. Spread it, baby. I did not say slam it. It smells kind of like fish,
Ooh,
right? It stank.
that stank. So I was actually thinking we should cover this up with another sheet so that it extends the drying time so that it can fully cure.
Should I get plastic wrap?
Or we could just do another layer of this.
How breathable is this?
0.
Oh, you're right.
You really had to test that?
Seemed like the most fun way to test it. Okay, I'm gonna smash.
Smash.
Create a nice seal.
There you go. I really want to smack it, but
Don't smack
that'll
it.
mess up its distribution.
Okay, more colors. Blood red.
I'm not sure. It's going to probably be more like ochre-y, right? Ochre? Is ochre a red color?
I thought that was like yellow. Brick red.
Brick red. I'm going to go for like a little bit more this time.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh.
definitely brickish.
Ooh, yeah.
Look at it swirl.
That's pretty.
Wow. Couldn't see that on the last one because it was just an abyss. Oh yeah, it's
Okay,
taking
yeah.
the dye
Oh,
nicely.
I mean, would hope so. The dye is made by the same company who makes the concrete.
Yeah, so it better be compatible. That's fun. I like colored concrete. Why have we never done this before?
I don't know. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, nice.
That's a great texture.
Yeah. Slap it on, baby. Slap it on carefully, gently. Okay, thank you. It looks like a food. Is that it's like a sun-dried tomato hummus.
Yeah.
Put that on some crostini,
Oh yeah, this does so look like some tasty, tasty food.
right? It's like a nice dip or
Look at that,
spread.
holding its peak nicely.
Oh, can I smell it?
Yeah.
Oh, it stinks.
Maybe that's the curing process.
Maybe. Maybe we shouldn't be smelling it so closely. Ooh, this could also be like a nice, like a clay mask for your face, you know?
Oh, I would not recommend putting this on your face.
Okay, sandwich it.
Here we go.
So we're moving on to the powder colorants, and this has literally no instructions. It has instructions on what to do if you inhale it.
I think the thing is, this iron oxide pigment in general can be used as a dye for like a bajillion things. So it doesn't know that we're doing it for concrete.
It's not concrete specific.
It's not concrete specific, but like if you're gonna dye concrete, you should use iron oxide pigment. I have a little bit of red.
Yeah, you have red and black.
I would not recommend putting this on your face.
That is a very fine looking powder.
Ooh, you're looking fine.
I have no idea what amount.
Yeah, that much.
That
That's
much?
a solid amount.
That seems like a lot.
Yeah, let's try it out.
It seems like it's dissolving into the water pretty well.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow. Just dye, okay. Just dye, okay?
Just dye. It's starting to lose some of its rich green color.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely getting more muted, which I mean makes sense, but I felt like the liquid dye wasn't as affected.
Yeah, it's getting very gray.
Yeah, I'll try adding some more in. Like that. More.
Because if it's not green, it's not worth it.
Right? I mean, it's green.
I mean, that's pretty green, you're right.
It's pretty green. I think I need a little bit more concrete, but before
Yeah.
I add it in, should I do one more scoop?
One more scoop.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Slap it on, baby.
I feel like we're baking or something. Like, I really feel like we're cooking here.
Let her cook.
I think that looks pretty good.
Yeah, because we want this to crack and crumble when it comes time to crack and crumble it. Let's see how yellow does.
I worry about the yellow
Oh, because it's lightning.
it's lighter, so it might just end up being like gross puke looking.
Is mauve a color?
Yeah, it's like purple. This is more of an ochre.
Ochre, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, already it's a very
Beautiful tan.
beautiful tan. Don't you love some puke yellow?
Or is it like
Diarrhea yellow?
diarrhea yellow? Let's see how it looks when we add some gray to it. And chunks.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the color we were hoping for. Chunky.
Yeah, the texture makes our earlier baby diarrhea comparison even more accurate.
Caitlin, why are you doing it this way? Oh, it's unfortunate. Oh. You're getting too much joy from this.
I got sweaty in my mouth because I was laughing too hard.
All right, spread it out. Looks like mayonnaise spread. Mayonnaise and mustard.
YouTube, don't demonetize us. This is concrete.
This is a DIY crafty video, nothing else.
Yep.
You know what's crazy?
Huh.
I'm over here looking at the pieces we've already done, and like the water is soaking straight through this.
That's fine, right? Or are you not supposed to put concrete on parchment paper?
I don't know.
We've already done it to all but one, so.
I was thinking aluminum might be best, but you suggested parchment paper.
Oh, so it's my fault.
I am stating the facts.
We could put aluminum on top and flip it over. So that one side's aluminum.
Let's start using aluminum. There we
Got
go.
poop on my hands.
Blue. Ooh.
Oh yeah, look at that pigment.
Ooh, blue iron oxide. Very cool. All right, we have a lot of tests going.
Alrighty, so let these cure
Yep.
and we'll see how they crumble. We'll see how that cookie crumbles. So the next product we're gonna try for making terrazzo is called Razzo. And we picked it because the name sounded a lot like terrazzo.
No, it's because it's kind of like halfway between resin and concrete in a way. It's like a plaster of Paris base, and you add liquid acrylic, which is kind of a plastic, to it, so it's less fragile than plaster of Paris.
So it seemed like a good contender,
Yeah.
and our longtime sponsor, Total Boat, who sponsors all of our resin videos, started making this, so we're like, okay, let's try it.
And I think that it might take the colors better because the base of this is white. Step 1, shake. So it's 1 to 2 parts. I'm gonna start off with 1 ounce of liquid.
That's very liquidy. Okay, let me add some red.
Oh, you're gonna start off with red. I like that, that's bold. Wow,
It's pink. Honestly, it's cute.
well, I like that actually.
I actually really like that.
Looks like strawberry jam or something.
Strawberry, that looks like a strawberry smoothie, not
Strawberry smoothie,
jam.
yeah,
What kind of
sorry.
jam do you use, sir? If your jam looks like this, it's not jam, it's a smoothie. Spread it out.
There we go. Ooh,
Ooh,
I wanna eat it.
like jam.
Okay, and I'll just spread it out.
Forbidden frosting.
That is delicious looking.
We picked the tastiest one to start with.
Next,
Next.
I think that much to start with. All right.
I'm down for that.
No, let's do a little more.
Really? Okay.
I mean, that's also a nice color, but I think we can
I don't
push
want to leave
it.
it here or get it to like a charcoal, but I don't want it to be like concrete. Ugh.
More?
Yeah.
That's about as much as I'm comfortable adding.
Okay, I'm down for that.
Yeah, that's pretty dark. Yummy.
Gray frosting.
Not as appetizing as the,
There's not a lot of gray foods out there.
yeah. It's only really in cakes and frostings, I think.
Well, but even that, I feel like someone would only use a gray frosting if they were trying to do like a theme, like an elephant cake.
Or a rock.
A rock cake. Hello, I would like my cake to look like a rock, please. My son loves rocks.
What color next?
Blue.
Blue. I think let's go for a light blue, similar to the light pink.
Beautiful.
Oh, well, I kind of like it swirly like that, right? I think that's good enough. I've definitely done the mixture differently,
This
multiple
one
times.
feels more liquidy.
Yeah,
It's
the
like a pancake batter.
Oh, geez, that looks delicious too. Alrighty, do you want to do green next? Oh, wow. That's already looking so cool. Like that, right?
I think what this is teaching me is no matter what we use, it needs to be a white base.
Yeah,
So I just prefer more pastel-y colors.
yeah.
Last one.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
That feels nice. Oh, yeah.
Now that one really looks like pancake batter.
Looks like yogurt, like soft serve.
Oh my
Like
God.
mango soft serve.
Or like mayonnaise, like homemade mayonnaise, where it's like not as white as store-bought mayonnaise. I've never made homemade mayonnaise before. I'm just guessing.
I really like the white base for the colors. Now, I know you can get white concrete. We've gotten it before, but it's very difficult to get.
Yeah, why don't they sell that at the
I
store?
know. It would be such a hit. Everybody wants it.
Everybody wants it. Nobody hates it. Everyone loves it. Everyone wins. Profit.
Profit. All right, there you go.
Okay, well, I'm excited to let these cure and see how they crumble. See how the cookie crumbles.
You made that joke last time too.
Oh, God dang it.
All right, let's see how these did.
Look at how wet they are.
Yeah. We'll start with aluminum. Nothing leaked through. Peels off really easily, although wow.
Whoa. It stuck a lot.
I mean, it came off like nothing but a lot stuck on here. That's
Yeah,
weird.
Weird.
That's really weird.
What a nice pancake. You ready for breakfast?
Oh yeah, came off
Whoa.
also. Oh wow. All right, nice chippage.
Should we just sandwich it back between the foil and like smash it with a hammer?
I'll just put the big chunks in here and we'll smash it later. They still have a little bit of substance to them, you know? Like they don't just like break really easily.
Okay. But yeah, but it did seem like we lost a decent amount of concrete on the foil.
Also, wow, look at the bubblage.
Yeah, it's very bubbly.
It's very bubbly and rough. Let's look at how a half-half works. Wow, much better release, honestly.
Does it feel the same amount cured? Looks about the same.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, it's so weird. Does the aluminum react to the
I don't know.
concrete in a weird way?
Ooh, it did leak through the bottom.
It did leak through the bottom, which means it also leaked through the, oh wow, this is cracking and crumbling already. Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh, the black at least, it's just.
Does it feel like it's not
Look at
cured
that.
enough? Whoa!
Yes, it feels like this is a complete fail.
Whoa, wait, stop crumbling it, stop crumbling it. Does it feel like if we let it go for longer, it will cure? Like, does it feel like it's not cured enough?
I don't think so. That's crumbling
It
into
could
dust.
also be a difference, because this was a liquid dye, those two were powder dyes. Should we test the other powder dye, which was the green?
Sure. Okay, it didn't crumble.
So that's good.
That's good. Oh wow. Oh, you're onto something.
You know what's crazy though is the liquid dye is the same brand as the concrete.
I know.
You'd think that it would be the most compatible, but it like literally
Turned
just
into dust.
crumbled into dust. Let's see if the red did the same thing, because if so, then we know like the liquid dyes just don't
Yeah.
work.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
I can't believe this.
That's crazy.
We've been hoodwinked.
Like, did we use too much? So I did the powder one and I looked for directions and there were no directions. You did the liquid one. Did you look for directions?
It just says like per kilogram and per like 5 pounds.
Yeah, so that's directions. Did you follow them?
I just did it till it looked good.
So there might be some user error in the liquid dyes.
Well, maybe.
So we have 3 usable colors, but let's see how well they smash. Ooh.
Huh. Yeah.
Okay, they smash. Still gonna take a while.
Hey love, are you ready?
For what?
We're hopping on a plane tomorrow, remember?
Travel, huh? Now that's something I haven't thought about in a while. You want me to ride off my whole day just to shove all my belongings into a flimsy carry-on? The last time I packed a carry-on, my zipper broke, my wheels got stuck, and the hopelessness I felt was unimaginable. That was the day I promised myself. I will quit traveling and I will forever be.
But today's sponsor, Ridge, introduced a new travel line, including smart and rugged carry-ons.
Oh, well, let's go.
It's 2023, and packing your things doesn't have to be a pain in the butt thanks to Ridge's new travel gear. This bad boy can fit so much resin in it.
I love the compartments to stay organized, and it all feels really high quality and well made.
It's got an integrated tracker pocket if you're worried about losing it.
And the wheels have smooth 360 spinning, plus the handle is super comfortable and durable.
If those features weren't great enough, you can also get backpacks in matching colors and matching wallets too.
Plus the carry-ons and backpacks are all weatherproof, which gave us added peace of mind.
Ridge trusts in their products so much that they offer a 99-day risk-free trial and lifetime warranty.
So go to ridge.com/EvanandCaitlin and use code EvanandCaitlin for 10% off all their new travel products.
That's ridge.com/EvanandCaitlin and use code EvanandCaitlin for 10% off. All right, it's been a few hours, and according to the directions, that should be good enough to demold it.
It should, but I will say, like, it looks like it's a couple different colors.
But,
Oh! Oh, wow,
I mean,
it popped
look
right off.
at that. Oh yeah, still good rigidity. Now what's interesting is, obviously the weak stuff on the side cracks easier, but this middle part right here, very rigid.
Can we smash it with a hammer? That's nice though. Feels like a hard candy, but like it would be sour. Oh, it just like literally pops right off. This one seemed to darken.
Oh wow!
Actually, really... a lot of them seem to darken. This one seemed to darken too.
Yeah, they all darken some.
Yeah.
Interesting. I kind of like that though. Yeah, that's satisfying too, right?
Yeah.
But it's totally like a candy. I want to eat this.
Yeah, it's like chocolate bark. God dang it! Why do we want to eat everything we make? That is a great smashing technique.
Oh yeah, those are nice sizes.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit smaller than that?
I think they need to be a little bit smaller. I think we're gonna have to spend some time breaking it up fully.
So comparing these to concrete, Razo is easier to break, less prone to crumbling into bits, and stronger.
I think also it's just like more consistent. Like if you look at the cross section of it, there's not as many bubbles.
Now, Razo is the more expensive material, so I was hoping that it would do better.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it turns into terrazzo.
I have holes in my gloves from so much breaking.
Alrighty, time to concrete terrazzo.
Hoping that our little bits are small enough for the size of this mold, because if you look at the wall thickness, like some of these like are too wide for the wall thickness if they went in sideways.
Yeah.
If they go in this way, they're too wide, so they won't. They're gonna go this way. And if they go in this way, they might not show up at all because they might just be embedded in the middle. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
But we're just gonna try and find out.
Step 0.5 is difficult. Open concrete.
And start scooping in concrete till it feels right. And guess at the amount. Oh no. Oh
we just cleaned these floors. Oh, your shoes.
I got concrete on my pants and my shoes.
I thought this was the easy part.
No! The easy part. Mixing concrete. Wow. I'm gonna sprinkle this in. I'm gonna sprinkle it. I'm gonna sprinkle. Look at this. Now, should we do it a twinge more liquidy than normal because we're gonna be adding so many chunks to it?
A twinge more liquidy.
So it is currently a twinge more liquidy.
Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Yeah,
okay.
I think that's great.
And it's the right amount.
Oh, heck yeah, baby.
Let's hope these chunks are the right size and not the wrong size. It's gonna get stuck. Okay, let's start there. Oh, it's so hard to stir. Good Lord. I can't tell how much is in there. I think I need more.
It's like cereal going into the soup.
Because we all put cereal in our soup.
I was gonna say like milk, but concrete isn't milk, so.
It's also not soup.
Concrete is soup?
Okay. This is impossible.
All right, maybe just try dropping it in here and turning on the vibrating table and see what happens.
I guess so.
Oh yeah.
Does it seem like I have enough in there? I feel like terrazzo is like mostly chunks. I'm gonna add more.
Sure, yeah. Go for it, baby.
This kind of unmixed area on top, that looks like a better ratio to me.
Good thing we have the vibrating table.
I know.
Otherwise, this would be impossible.
I know, right?
I think maybe like add a... No, I was about to say add some more water, but yeah, I think add a little bit of water. I think all of the dry concrete you've added is drying out the mix. I mean, it's going. It's flowing. Mm-hmm. Hopefully it's flowing all the way down and getting any bubbles out. I mean, that's pretty satisfying.
Makes my brain feel like it's jiggling.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, my brain! So jiggly.
I have a new strategy. When it goes, you shove down and help compact it. Look at that.
Yeah. It was not as compact as I thought it would be, which makes me a little worried, not gonna lie.
Why, that's why we're doing this. We're taking care of it. Teamwork, baby, yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work go.
Me, you, and the vibrating table, having a good time today.
Just the three of us working together and vibing.
Team. It's like power. That was a big one. I don't know if I'm ready for number 2. Here.
All right, next up is Razo. Now we have so many fun colors to mix in.
I know, do we do all of them? Since we're doing all of them, do you think we should just leave the Razo white? That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I shook it too much.
Yeah, big bubble.
You're supposed to shake it.
But not shake it, shake, shake it, shake it, shake, shake it.
All right, then you just take this and you just plop it in really hard.
My pants are still recovering. I feel like this one is gonna vibrate down better because it's so much more liquidy.
It's more liquidy. Now, the problem is, the worry is, you don't want to vibrate it too much because then what are you going to end up with?
All the liquid at the bottom and the stones at the top.
No, opposite. Chunks
Stones
at the bottom. Yeah, I
Really?
think so. I think that's about the right amount.
Seems about the right consistency. Amount-wise, yeah. Cookies and cream, baby! Blue cookies and cream, baby! Green cookies and cream. Strawberries, bananas. Oh my gosh, this looks like we're at an ice cream place. This
Oh,
looks
yeah.
delicious.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah,
That's looking good. All right,
yeah.
I'm going to go for it.
I think, yeah. Oh my god, it's heckin' tasty.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that flowing.
Yeah, that's flowing much more.
I'm going to use almost the whole thing.
I know, right?
I'm like scraping the end.
I know. Do we need to make a bit more?
No, I think this is
Barely
the
perfectly
exact
enough?
perfect amount. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
All right, should we let it run for a little bit more vibrating?
I think so. I think so. I see bubbles.
This is so good though.
Hey baby, what's the coolest thing about our new merch launch?
How comfy our sweaters are.
Heck yeah!
Caitlin designed this really cool landscape that goes across the front, back, and sleeves with a retro Words Are Hard font.
If you want a more subtle look, we also have this tone-on-tone blocked sleeve sweater.
And if for some strange reason sweaters aren't your thing, it also comes in tees and hoodies.
You can also get it on stickers.
These new designs are available for a limited time at shopevanandcaitlin.com. And if you want it by Christmas, order by November 15th with standard shipping or November 24th with rush shipping.
And if you want discount codes and early access to merch, sign up for our mailing list at shopevanandcaitlin.com. It is time to demold, and I think let's start with the concrete ones.
I wonder if we're going to see the terrazzo
At all?
at all.
Well, that was my worry for both of these, honestly.
Now we're going to sand these and reveal more, but...
Hopefully. I'm not seeing any trousers so far.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh no, oh no,
Oh, no.
oh no,
Oh no, this looks bad.
oh
What happened? It's like it all settled in one area.
Oh,
Good
no.
Lord.
oh
Oh,
no,
it's crumbling. It's crumbling inside the mold.
oh no, oh, beautiful terrazzo, oh no,
Oh, there's nothing there.
oh no. Hey baby, abstract.
Jeez. This is really sad.
Oh wow.
Love,
You know?
I don't know if we can sand it. It is not structurally sound.
We'll do our best. We'll do our best. We'll try to sand it and touch it up something. Let's see if we got something usable out of this though. Let's try the Razzo. Oh, smooth release.
Okay. I'm not seeing any big voids.
Oh, and I see.
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. And I see the trouser. Okay, this is. Oh, thank God.
And
One
the
of
mold
these
came out
works.
so beautifully. Perfect release.
Okay, that looks like funfetti. I'm feeling pretty hopeful about this one
I'm
because it
feeling pretty
already
hopeful. Yeah,
looks
look
cool.
at that. That already looks great.
Yeah.
I think with a little bit of sanding and polishing, ooh, this could look good.
And here they are.
You know, I don't mind the decomposed industrial look of this concrete one.
I don't really like it, but I really like how the Razzo turned out. That's cute as heck. It looks like funfetti.
As heck. Even the bottom, the whole thing looks like a party from the 60s or 70s, right?
And this feels like it.
Or sorry, the 90s? When was this look popular?
I don't know, I think of like 80s, 90s.
Yeah, it's timeless, honestly.
And this looks like it will fall apart at any moment. So there's that. But you know, I can't say it's concrete's fault. It might be our error. Either way, this was a fun experiment. And are we gonna make my coffee table now?
I'll get back to you on that.
It might actually be more expensive to make it than to buy it. I think you were right on that.
I know. It always is way more expensive than you think.